For today's cup of coffee, I'm going to tell you about some upcoming events. And some of these are coming up pretty quick, which I don't know why. If you have never been to a UFO conference, which unfortunately I have not, maybe you would be interested in attending some of these if you have the way and the means to do so. One of them that's coming up on May the 12th through the 13th is in Philadelphia. And that one, it just gave me a list, and I will include the links in the description box so you can go. And one of the things these people need to do is have better advertising. But anyhow, the one in Philadelphia says it's the annual UFO conference. And this one would be great the next one would be great. And this is McMenamins UFO Fest, and it says it's the 23rd annual one, and that's coming up May the 19th and 20th, and I'm trying to see where McMenamins is. I don't even know. It doesn't say, but this one would be great to attend because Travis Walton is going to be there, and I would love to meet Travis Walton just to shake his hand. I've heard his story many times over the years, have seen the movie, but it would be great just to meet him. There's other people going to be there, including the director of the Travis Walton story, and that's Jennifer Stein. And they've also got other people that I'm not familiar with, Sev Tok and Earl Grey Anderson. What a cool thing to name a child. That's pretty cool. I could have named youngest kid Earl Grey. Also, researcher Linda Costa and columnist Cheryl Costa. So that would be something that would be wonderful. Here it is. It's in Oregon. So that's, McMinnville, Oregon. But those of you all who may be out there on the West Coast, that's something that you could schedule on your calendar. This one would be great for anybody to attend, and that is the Roswell UFO Festival. And I would say that would be an absolute hoot. That's coming up. Let's see when that says. I thought I had all this stuff fixed better as far as when it was coming up. Let's see. It says click on the official link. But basically, it looks like big party is what it looks like. Oh, here it is. June the 30th through July the 2nd. So you know that's going to be a good time had by all. And just all kinds of, you can go on the links. They've got not UFO videos. Well, I'm sure they may have those too, but they have YouTube videos where you can see some of the festivities. And like I said, that one just looks like a party. Day-long party. Let's see here on the events. Oh, they're going to have museum and planetarium, music and performances, all kinds of cool stuff. So, yeah, that's at Roswell. And you can go and check that out. One of the more serious ones, and honestly, this one, it would be quite a ways for us, but it would actually be more feasible. And I think this says it's going to be held at the Northern Kentucky Convention Center. And that's in Covington, Kentucky, if I'm reading this correctly. But it also says Cincinnati, Ohio. So I think that Kentucky and Ohio is pretty close together there. And that's the 2023 MUFON Symposium. Now, that would be great. And I tried to look into some of that as far as the cost. Never could. They wanted me. There was a good chance on the website to have to put payment monies, without knowing what you're buying or how much it is. And I'm like, no, I'm not going that in depth in it. But they're going to feature David Paulides this year, which that would be great. He is with Missing 411 Project. I think recently he had been doing a series on YouTube about Bigfoot. And he's serious about this. This is not some of just the fly-by-night people. He talks to some of the serious researchers. There's a possibility that there is a Bigfoot and a UFO connection. He's not the first one to speculate on that. So to hear him, he's done a lot of good over the years. So that would be great to see him or hear him speak. They've also got Avi Loeb, PhD, and he's professor of science at Harvard University, is going to be speaking at this. And he is also somehow with this new government UFO investigation unit. I was reading something about that he had said something today. So you don't know if that's information or disinformation. And let's see, they've got somebody that is a researcher. He's the MUFON National Director for Brazil that's going to be speaking. Also, Dr. Michael Masters. And like I said, some of these people I'm not familiar with. Linda Zimmerman, and she's an author and radio host. Consequences of Contact for Humans and Animals. I was kind of hoping that they would have Linda Moulton Howe in here somewhere, but I don't even know if Linda's still alive or not. I think she's rather up there in age if she's still around. There's another author, Close Encounter Confessions. Let's see who else. Like I said, a lot of these people not familiar with. I'm sure they'd be wonderful to hear, but the main one would be David Paulides on that. But that would be a great thing to attend. Maybe you all can go ahead and register for that. I think that they ought to. Oh, you can live stream. Oh, look there. There's the possibility that I could. Oh, how cool is that? $79. I'll have to ponder that. I'd have to save up my nickels for that. That wouldn't be bad. So that is something that would be great for all of us that may not want to travel to Cincinnati or to Northern Kentucky. So that would, yeah, I'm excited about that. You can tell. I'll have to save up and do that. And then something else you might be interested in, it's a little further out, and that's going to be August the 24th through the 26th of 2023. And in Michigan, they have, it's a paranormal convention. That would be awesome. I mean, I truly would love to hear that. Can't get to Michigan any more than I could to some of these other places. But maybe they'll live stream it. If nothing else, I will, contact these people and say, hey, make it available for those of us that can't travel. But they're supposed to have experts and television stars that will be on hand to cover such topics as paranormal investigation, psychic powers, demonology, and of course, ufology. So, yeah, that's a cool thing. Again, their little logo is awesome too. I don't know how to share my screens with you all yet. I'm working on trying to figure out how to use the new technology better. I'm working on it. I've made improvements over the years. But cool stuff, because so many people have been trapped inside their houses for so long that while you can travel, do so. So plan having some fun, going and listening to some interesting people. The live stream thing is going to work for me. I don't do well in large crowds of peoples. Never have. That had nothing to do with COOF. I was like that way before COOF even was. So, things for you to do. If you know of other conventions in your area, let me know, and I'll be glad to share that with other people. I'm sure those of you in the UK, you all have got all kinds of events that I would have basically no knowledge of. So you can send me an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. And like I said, we will share those with others. If you have had experiences with the paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, interesting conventions that you may have attended, again, send us that email. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you so feel led to do that. And know that you're loved. That's the main thing. Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup. Bye.